What's up, y'all? What's going on? We back again. This is Harlem Kid.
And I'm Stigma Goddess.
Thank y'all for tuning in with us again today. We got what, two questions you said that got to
We
be
do,
answered?
but we want to first thank everybody.
Yes, definitely. Thank everybody for tuning in once again with us. Our ride or dies, you know what I'm saying? That always watch our videos and everything. We appreciate y'all. Love y'all for the support and everything like that. So, of course, I always let Babe do the questions. So we're gonna let her do the questions.
Okay, so the first question comes from SDP 5230, who is definitely a great follower of ours. Wanted to know, does HIV eventually turns to AIDS, or do some people have HIV that never turns to AIDS? So HIV only turns to AIDS when you're having immune complications. When your cell count, which is your white blood cell count, has dropped under 200 counts, um, you're considered in AIDS status. Not everybody that is HIV positive has had an AIDS status or goes into AIDS status. Advanced. Let me rephrase that. Advanced HIV.
Yeah.
And so
Okay.
that was the answer to that question. I hope I answered it. Um, the other question was from LLOYDIRONS 7717. How I got it. Um, of course, I was a crack addict, and with coming with crack, I also was a prostitute. So this is where I believe that, um, I had gotten it, but I also was in a high risk relationship where my person was doing drugs and I wasn't at a given time, and they was in the streets doing whatever they was doing. I don't know for a fact, um, but those are my high risk um, scenarios of how I may have gotten HIV.
So you don't know who it was. It could have been any. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you taking your glasses off for, teacher? Yeah. So, um, today's show is gonna be a quick one because I got to do it in the car because our four-legged child gonna be running around squeaking on them toys. So anyway, um, I don't know what we're gonna name this video, but I wanted to bring up a story that I heard because of a rapper that I had like, when I was back home in New York growing up. Y'all know him as Craig Mack, and he was young when he passed away. He wasn't even 50. He was only 47 years old when he passed away in 2018. I think in yeah March 14th of 2018, something like March 12th of 2018, and his diagnosis they said at the time was congestive heart failure. But when I was listening to the Ricky Smiley show the other day, yesterday I believe it was, and also on Google, I googled it to see if it was actually true. Not to say that Ricky Smiley show is not going to put out true stuff and everything, but when I heard it, I like paused. I was like, what? But the diagnosis that they said that he really passed away of was HIV AIDS.
No, AIDS.
Was AIDS. Yeah, he passed away of AIDS. and they said that the reason why but he lived 4 years after that, after he found out his diagnosis, I believe in 2014 or something like that. Well, he probably found out about it prior to that, his passing in 2018, because they said his health didn't start deteriorating until 2014. So I'm assuming he probably knew a couple of years before 2014 when his health started going down. So he lived quite few, a lot of years prior to him. I guess whenever it was that he did find out that he was diagnosed with it. Um, it just shocked me when I heard it. That's why I'm gonna talk about it, because they also said that he didn't want anyone to know. He told his family to keep it on the hush, and also he didn't want to take any meds. And I'm assuming because a lot of people knew what the meds were, or what the names of the meds were for helping you with HIV, AIDS, and everything like that. So he didn't want to take the meds because I guess he assumed that everybody would know once they see him taking the meds on a daily basis you know what that was pertaining to. So I don't know. Babe don't know Craig Mack, but she knows about, of course, HIV and AIDS. So how do you feel about that? Because I want to say, before I let you speak, I want to say that I to a point I don't blame him because of the stigma that comes with, especially back then, the stigma that comes with having this challenge. So he probably didn't want people to start looking at him in a different way, treating him a different way, coming at him, in a different way. So I'm gonna let Babe, talk about that type of stigma, because I don't blame him for wanting to. Not to say that it, I don't know how to say it, but I really don't, because it just shocked me. But then I can see why, back then in the early 2000s, why he didn't want anyone to know, because of the stigma that still plagues this challenge to this day. So that's my little take on it. And if, you know, I'll let you, you know, go ahead and talk about it, you know, how you feel about it, even though you don't know of him, but.
Right, right. But I know the struggle of taking the medicine, you know,
Hmm.
not only not wanting to take it because people may know what it is, but even just getting those pills down was hard for me.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So who's to say
Yeah.
then that wasn't a challenge for him, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
we
Your
also know.
phone, I don't know if you're on a computer or your phone, but it keeps freezing.
Can you see me now?
Mm.
Is it better now?
Yeah, I can see it keeps freezing when you put it down. It kept freezing
Okay.
up,
So I'll hold it. That's better.
and it's still doing it. But go ahead.
Okay.
Okay,
Can
go
you?
ahead.
Okay. But
We can hear
he.
you. I'm just saying it just kept freezing. Go ahead.
Okay. But yeah, it's like it's sad because the one thing you said was that he didn't want anyone to know, you know.
Only his family members knew.
Right. And a lot of stigma comes with that, especially with him being an artist, you know what I'm saying, in the industry and stuff like that. Um, his fan base, because stigma
Hmm.
runs rapid. Um,
Yeah.
it's real. It's real sad that one of my peers actually, didn't give himself a chance, by taking the
Hmm.
medicine. Um,
Hmm.
it's just sad.
It is. sometimes like when I heard that he didn't want to take the meds, I said to myself, if he had taken or started taking, he probably would have lived longer. You know what I'm saying? Because as it progressed, I mean, people were still passing away back then
Mm-hmm.
while they was taking the meds. But like
Mm-hmm.
I said, like the medicine back then, it was so new and it was so, they trying to, everything is a
Figure it out.
process.
Figure it out. They're
Yeah, they
trying to.
had to figure it out. Yeah, they had to figure it out. Everything was a process. You know what I'm saying? And I still think that even if he had taken it back then, I think he would have lived past 47. Because I mean, he went all the way up to 2018. His health didn't start failing until 2014. So that's a 4 year span between 2014 and 2018 that his health started failing, and he still lived to 2018. So prior to that, he had to know prior to 2014. I don't know how long before 2014 that he, found out that
Mm-hmm.
he did have it. So I think that if he had taken it or had started taking
I'm
it,
sure.
he probably would have lived. I'm sure he would have
Yeah.
lived past 47.
Yeah.
It
But
just, it's,
I have to say, I'm grateful for the shot, for the injection. I'm grateful that my mindset was set to do the injection because, as you know, I struggle with the meds. Um,
taking the pills. Yeah,
yeah, taking the pills and even taking the shot, I still get anxiety from taking the shot. Um,
yeah,
but it was a struggle to get there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like it was a struggle for us to get there, and I went in advanced HIV. You know what I'm saying? Um,
hmm
but I seriously, honestly, babe, now I can tell you this: if
Go
we had not gotten
ahead.
the shot, if we had not gotten the shot, I don't know if I would have felt the same way that he felt as far as the medicine, as far as taking the pills.
hmm You would have felt the same way he felt.
Yeah, as far as taking the pills, I
Yeah,
wouldn't. I wouldn't wanted to take them. I would have just lived my
I
life.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you was disappearing. Literally, you was disappearing because you lost so much weight. Your face was getting sunken in. You didn't want to eat. We had to force you to eat, like force you to eat food. I ain't talking about that tropical smoothie mess. We
Mm-hmm.
had to force you to actually eat food, and you was wasting away. So, and like I said, I had a friend back when I was in North Carolina, my friend's partner, and then I found out that I have my bestie had a friend who contracted it from her friend contracted it from her husband or boyfriend or whatever. And she passed away before he did. She transitioned before he did.
Mm-hmm.
But and then they was out there living that type of life, like,
Yeah.
and not telling people. Well, he was anyway. She wasn't, but he was. He was out there,
Well,
and
yeah.
that's how she contracted it and everything. But I just want people. I just want to. I say this to say, just get tested. You know, whether you think whatever, just get tested. Every 6 months, every 3 months, if you feel like it. They got the free test. Go to the health department, get a box and get tested. It's simple. We
Do it at
we have
home.
a video on here that, yeah, do it at home. And if you don't want nobody to know, do it by yourself at home. We did a video on here where I took the test, and of course the test came back negative and everything, but I do it through my doctor as well anyway, you know, through blood and everything when I go to my annual yearly checkups and stuff, and when I go to my gynecologist and stuff. But I just want people to just please get tested because they got our minds on other stuff. They try to keep our minds on this in a scarcity mindset. They try to keep our minds in a scarcity mindset, and they try to deter us from things that are still going on till this day, which is people contracting it. And like I said, like me and Babe be getting phone calls and Babe be getting emails, mostly Babe, because she's an activist in this and she's been an activist in this for over 12 years. And she till this day she be getting phone calls from people that are teenagers. You know what I'm saying? That's been diagnosed, newly diagnosed with HIV. So I say this to say just please go get tested. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's crazy. Yes, it's just crazy. But I just wanted to do this show on trying to encourage people to go get tested. And don't let the stigma stop you. Just say F them. They weren't meant to be in your life anyway. If they can't accept you for what you have, you know what I'm saying? It's not who you are. It's just something you have. So if they can't accept you for who you are and not what you have, they don't need to be in your life anyway. Kick
That's
them to the
right.
curb. You can ask me. I ain't got a problem with kicking nobody to the curb. Friend, family, foe. I don't give a damn
Me
who you
either.
is.
Me either.
You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
could be like this and not, and you do say something or whatever, rub me the wrong way, and I had enough. Bye.
Yeah.
We're gonna be like this instead of like this. We're gonna be like this. I don't care. Life is too short. You know what I'm saying? And I try to live every day like it's my last. That's why I still do what I do. I live every day like it's my last because you never know when your number gonna come up. No one is promised tomorrow. You're not even promised that next minute, that next hour, that next second. You know what I'm saying? Just get tested and live your life to the fullest. And you can live your life to the fullest with HIV. Babe is a prime example. Babe is a prime example. I done had her on jet skis and helicopters and all type of stuff. Let me tell you. So it's a prime example. Speed boats. We done did it all. You know what I'm saying? Like live your life like you ain't promised tomorrow. Just live and stop letting people tell you. You gotta wait till retirement for this. Wait till retirement for that. I have so many friends waited till retirement, and a year or two after they retired, they done passed away. Like, live your life. Get tested. We love y'all.
Mhm. We do.
Yeah. Yeah, we love y'all. It's just a quick video. As all videos, just a quickie. But I gotta do some shorts. I'm looking at all these, that's why I keep looking up all these red robins flying around.
Mhm.
Flying around here and stuff. Yeah. But we love y'all and we thank y'all for tuning in once again. I'm getting ready to go in this house and walk this boy now later on. But I'm getting ready to go in this house and be looking out for the next video. It's gonna be very interesting because I got some questions for Babe. I don't know if she's gonna be able to answer these, but she should be able to. She better think of some questions for me.
I got
So
you.
yeah, okay.
I got you.
But yeah, okay. But once again, y'all, this is Harlem Kid.
And this is Stigma Goddess.
And thank y'all for tuning into the Harlem Kid and Stigma Goddess YouTube page. We love y'all. Stay tuned for the next video. Like, share, subscribe. Get let's help us get them likes up. You know what I'm saying on the video. Share with your friends, family members, anybody you know that might need to watch our videos. It might be a video that might hit them. You know, might touch them or touch someone else or whatever in some type of way. All right, y'all. I'm out.
I'm out. Y'all have a great day.
Great one.